This is Carol Badenoch. She and her husband Tom live nestled away in a quaint residential neighborhood in Nepean. Badenoch is a wife, a grandmother, a Carleton alumnus, and she is also a potter.
Tom says to me, he says, I think I'm going to convert the entire basement to model trains. And I said, hold on. I'm going to become a potter. And the second I touched clay, it worked. I used to be a phys ed teacher, and I think the bigness, the physicality of pottery just suited me, and I didn't mind getting dirty.
Badenoch's studio takes up the better half of her basement, which gives her the freedom to come down for at least a couple of hours every day to work on her pottery.
So the first thing I do with it is I need to get it into a kind of a ball form. And so this is called wedging. And it's very important with pottery to use your body, not your arm. Again, notice my body posture. I've got my elbows tucked into my waist. If I tried to do this with my arms floating out here, there is no way that I could center it.
A bowl of this size usually takes Badenoch about 15 minutes of actual physical labor to make. This is excluding the near 30 hours it spends baking in the kiln. This next step here is called pulling. It takes a lot of stability and control in the fingers and hands.
When my hand is on it, I want it to be absolutely perfectly smooth. There shouldn't be any jerking of the clay. I shouldn't be able to feel the clay moving at all. And if it's not centered, you're going to feel a bump.
Not only is pottery a big investment of Badenoch's time and efforts, it's also a pretty hefty financial responsibility. On top of all the tools Badenoch has collected over her 14-year pottery career, Tom, her husband, has also replumbed and rewired the house's plumbing and electricity so that it can support the kiln. All in all, it's been about a $13,000 investment, but it's one that's paying off.
The most exciting part of pottery, because you don't know what you're going to get.
And she was excited.
Oh, yes. Love that. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, look at that. Oh, that'll sell. I'm pleased with that. Yeah.
Badenoch is the sales treasurer of the Ottawa Guild of Potters and has been a member of the 90-person guild since 2004. Though Badenoch is now retired and doesn't financially depend on her pottery business, it is lucrative. She calls it more of a hobby than a business, but it is both, and she enjoys both parts. Her pottery will be available to buy at the Fisher Park Craft Sale on December 5th.